We're nearing the middle of hurricane season now, and a new mid-season outlook from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration gives an updated look at the predictions. Now, there isn't any immediate threat to the CSRA, and their update doesn't change too much from the start of the season. But here's a look here. The newest outlook still predicts an above-average season, now with 13 to 18 named storms, 5 to 9 becoming hurricanes, then 2 to 5 becoming major hurricanes. We may see that first one there. On average, the Mid-Atlantic region sees about 14 named storms, with 7 being hurricanes and 3 major hurricanes. So, Tim, we do have a couple questions for you here as we're talking about maybe that first major hurricane forming there. So, you mentioned Aaron is on the move right now. So, what's the difference between a tropical storm and then when does it become a hurricane?
When it hits 74-mile-per-hour winds.
There you go.
You got a criteria of winds. That takes you from Cat 1 all the way to Cat 5, depending on that value right there. So kind of the Saffir-Simpson scale measures the hurricanes. But we're probably going to have definitely our first hurricane, if not major hurricane, with Aaron. And then longer runs have another one coming in. Now that's two and a half weeks away. So just keep in mind, we're kind of getting towards peak season right now, August and September. Yeah,
remember Helene was September, end of September. So we have these cones that you guys follow now. We see the spaghetti plots all the time. So how hard is it to predict sort of where that's going to go, and when does this sort of get a little bit more clear?
Well, when you get about a day out in some location, I mean, you can talk Helene till you're blue in the face, was supposed to be west of here, and then it tracked east and right here. So you get those last, within 6 to 12 hours, you can get a quick change and a shift coming in where it's going to make landfall. So at least we get some kind of idea with the cone, and we can see that it's going to be at least a week and a half before we start seeing some impact. The longer range track for Aaron steers it farther to the north and away from the U.S. That's good news right there. But still, anytime you get that far out, you just got to keep in mind that pattern's going to shift.
Yeah, and then we talked about June 1st, started hurricane season. How long does it go for?
November 30th.
Okay, there you go.
All the way to the end of the month of November.
And some of those hardest hitting storms come towards the end of the season.
Ones.
I know I was in college for 4 of them. All 4 years we had a storm come through, and we know Helene, like we said, was September, and Sandy was October. There's a number of years back. That was more of a when I was in New Jersey type thing. But we see these storms later in the year too. So just because summer's over doesn't mean the threat is. So Tim, thanks for that.
All right.